So yeah, it grew from there. And most of my, being a veteran myself, a lot of my relationships, my community are veterans, military veterans. I am in a heavily influenced city, military, DOD, Department of Defense, military. There's a lot of bases around. So that became my niche really fast, and I embraced it. I was like, all right, well, 90% of my clients are veterans. I have to know the VA loan really well. I have to know how to reach out to them, bring them value, of course, become the subject matter expert, and get the job done. So that's been my path.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very familiar with the VA loan. We many years ago, when the war was ending back in 20, a lot of veterans were coming home. I want to say it was like 2012, 2013. We were teaching at the VFW and the local VFW. I mean, we were doing seminars probably every six weeks. And we would have, 75 to 100 veterans coming in learning how to use their certificate. And what I found was, and I love the VA loan, it's the best loan on the market. What I found is that there's so much stigma around that product. And it was upsetting actually, because people were thinking the VA loan, there was, they were concerned about seller costs, they were concerned about property condition. And they don't realize that it like literally is the best possible loan you can get. It when you qualify for it, they pretty much do anything they can to get the veteran, an underwriter, to get a veteran a loan. And then the appraisal process, they open it up to the Tidewater where you can produce comps before they produce the appraisal. I mean, there's so many things. It's just a lot of old stigma. So we actually put together a program that we rewarded the seller with a plaque if they chose our veteran, because we wanted to change that stigma, at least in our local community, because it was really, I was really surprised by how few people were willing to take a VA loan, and for no reason whatsoever, just the fact that it was a VA loan, they were just uneducated.
Yeah, absolutely. And there were some misconceptions. Anytime I talk to people about the VA loan or just buying a house, they would spit out these crazy things like, "Oh, I heard you can only use it once," or like, "I heard you have to be," I don't know, just whatever crazy stuff. And it's like, no, that's not. Come to me for the
Yes,
guidance and advice and the facts, because people talk and rumors, and that's how misconceptions get spread. So that
exactly.
was just an opportunity for me to clear the air on what the truth is behind the VA loan. A lot of people found that powerful and helpful. So that's how I was able to gain their trust also.
Yeah, you're inspiring me to put some videos out on that, because I really, in today's day and age, back then it wasn't as popular to do videos, although it
Right.
wasn't that long ago. But in today's day and age, it's how we learn, which is the purpose of the show, is because we know that people learn from listening. And on YouTube, the idea is that people, like, I listen to videos all the time when I'm at the gym, if I'm doing something at the house, you're just learning. So it's a good opportunity to get information about the VA loan out there, because it's really the best loan.
It is. Yeah, it's amazing. I've used it multiple times myself too. And as my career progressed, I was able to tell clients, like, look, guys, I am a product of what you can do with the VA loan,
Mm-hmm.
going from, owner occupied, homeowner, active duty, doing what I got to do, and then jumping into different properties and then turning the other ones into investments, rentals. And that's how I built a small portfolio through the VA loan. Right.
Yeah.
And there's a specific strategy that you can use to do that. And
Yes.
so they get excited when they hear about that, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And also just the property. I mean, other than if people think, oh, the roof has to be it's not the case. They just, you have to have an acceptable roof, which means you have to be able to get insurance. But that's every product. I mean, there's no loan product that you can get that you don't need insurance. So
Yeah.
it's just, you need to get insurance. Make sure there's no termites. Make sure that you can get insurance, and it's pretty much good to go.
Yeah.